Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. Just into the end zone, and he'll ring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David. It's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to take a shot. He's got it for a big play. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Lewis to throw. Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on fourth down from their own territory. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. He'll try the left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, So many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll return it. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. We got to make big.
Breaks into the open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. He's got an out change, and they'll spot it at the 47. First and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback that you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Flips it out on the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll go with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, with this one 3rd and long. Unleashes one.
Oh, my God, man.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Around the corner, it's Stewart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got a man, it's Miller. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lewis wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
With the catch, it's Miller. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Buffaloes are facing 3rd and inches. Making side adjustments here. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the
this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 28 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to throw, it's Marshall. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Lewis to throw. Under fire. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it blocked. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah. have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Pulls it in. It's Miller. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Motion from the back. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays him in there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him.
Touchdown, Bucks! And the route is on.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game.
Yep.
Putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Oh, boy. Sleep all day, boy. I'm the man about it, boy. I feel a lot better, boy. Yeah, but that motherfucker had me in there for 3-4 hours. But my blood pressure, 167.
Confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive.
Blood pressure
throwing
high.
it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Yeah.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like,
Alex.
throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers.
Back. I'm back. Tomorrow, I'm sure gonna be back.
After the catch, this defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of
You what?
what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happened. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't
Cop a
had
deal.
the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
That's reeled in. It's Russell. Doesn't quite make it to the first down, partner. He's a yard short. And let's
You
hold
put them
on
15.
just a minute here.
You put them $15 on your goddamn my player, nigga.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of
Got the goddamn dynasty. Man, I've been goddamn fucked up.
tight end and keeping him from getting the first. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback
So what?
determines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's
Oh, I ain't even ever grew.
stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
I won't have regardless then, so it don't really matter.
Back to throw. It's Marshall. Got to make
Yeah,
the
what?
corner out.
That what gonna do it? What you mean?
On the ground.
Shit.
He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it
Yeah, going on Astro Q came. I thought Q came.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
She got me surprised. I'm scared of that nigga. But I'm glad I got close. They see him ready to bump.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this,
Even though I could have bumped this year, but I didn't let it there. I'm just gonna die this year. Oh, in his pick. Take it out. Take it out.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be
You
tough
got a
sledding
real
for the
scheme,
offense.
though.
They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look.
Is he still here? Is he still playing?
They'll decline that penalty.
He ain't even playing. Is he kicked out? Did I kick him out?
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He might want another play. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution.
That's all,
On 3rd
folks.
down, they've got it at the 41. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time.
What your player level here right now?
Great play. Tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Oh.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points.
I got one more game. I got to play Clemson.
Now listen, the handshakes,
I
they
got to play
might get
Clemson.
into
And,
this game, but the offense did their job.
you know what I'm saying? I got to go over there. Colorado right now. Over at Clemson, and play that game.
It's flat. They stopped the return right
play
there,
that.
and
They
that
can't
will
be
do
shit.
it. This one is in the book. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.
45-14.
Go around with them. Go out and play to a
I
standard.
really quit this down here, man. He needs a hit team, bro. He needs a 99 overall team and shit.
How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the
The
gas.
2nd year, bro. Know what I'm saying?
It's their job to stop you.
Yeah, they got these team builder team. They done create these damn teams and shit. And you know how they got all this shit on the right side when you do all your recruiting. You got the A+ and shit.
They were faster, and it showed today.
Well,
Then they out here. Then I feel like they on the settings they got commissioner can edit players. So I believe they editing players too. So it's a lot of fun going on over here, bro. A lot of fun belong. My goddamn Cam, my carry wide receiver just ended up leave. He won the Heisman last year, but he left me. But none of my other wide receivers leave. The one that started did not leave. Everybody stayed on my team but Cam, my carry. He somehow ended up in Texas, and he's 6th string in Texas and ain't even starting. So how the fuck would he leave? I know they took him off my team because they didn't want me to have him. They knew I was too deadly with him. I was hitting that Showtime, and they took him away from me. That's what they were doing. I already know what they going on.